Welcome to Anime Sensei, guys, and today's topic promises to be mind-blowing. So, before we begin, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet, and press that bell icon to stay updated of all the new content we're creating. And beware for the following spoilers. Lord of Vermilion. A weird phenomenon is taking place in Tokyo, rendering all its citizens and animals alike unconscious, only to reawaken 6 days later. However, in these 6 days, and just like when God created the world in 7 days, the population, and especially the younger ones, were being chosen as candidates to become the Lord of Vermilion. All they have to do is one tiny thing: kill every other candidate. This anime is kind of like Grail Wars and Fate, but the servant is the master himself, armed with the powers specially tailored to his liking. In this gruesome battle, who will become the Lord of Vermilion? Stay tuned and find out for yourself. 9. Slime Taoshite 300 nen. Shiranai uchi ni level max ni natemashita. Damn, and I thought I was a grinder. This girl spent 300 years of her immortal life farming slimes daily until she maxed out her level, reaching 99. That's one hell of a feat if you ask me. In games, slimes are usually so weak and give measly experience, players wouldn't bat an eyelid even to bother and fight them. Apparently, we might have been doing things the wrong way. Sure, it took her 300 years to max out, but she still did it with zero risks. With the news of her immense strength and power leaking into the world, a lot of adversity will be waiting for her. Friend and foe alike will seek her, whether for aid or for battle. 8. The Silver Guardian. This student is enlisted in the prestigious school for the gifted and wealthy children. However, he's dirt broke and needs to work multiple jobs to actually afford paying for his tuition fees. With all those jobs he has, and him needing to study, you gotta wonder, where is he actually finding the time to play video games? When his favorite RPG is going to close, his friend in the game is found to be also his friend in real life, Rei Riku, who later gives him a new adventure tomb raiding treasure hunting type of game, only for her to disappear on the very next day and for him to be sucked into the game. 7. Peach Boy Riverside. Sari, a princess that has it all, is bored of her confined life in the castle walls and wants to get out and go on the adventure of a lifetime. Fortunately for her, the adventure she was waiting for her whole life came knocking on her kingdom doors as the vicious horde of Oni threatened to destroy her kingdom, and if it was not for the efforts of a lone traveler by the name of Kibitsu Mikoto, with her power of Peach Eye, they would have lost their lives. With her power, she was able to repel the Oni invasion and in turn set in motion events that will decide the fate of the whole world. 6. Campione. For those who don't know, Campione means God Killer. And you just can't be a God Killer if you're weak, right? Unless it's a puny god. Avengers reference. This MC, by killing the god, becomes a Campione, someone who is responsible for slaying countless gods if they become evil and corrupt. I'd say Kratos will be proud. With one weird side effect though, the more gods he slays and powerful he becomes, the more women fall for his manly charms. It is a harem after all, so we can already guess where this is headed. 5. The daily life of the immortal king. Even as a baby, this main character displayed signs of having godlike powers. As a child, at the age of 10, he was able to beat the giant toad demon that terrorized the city, and not even the strongest wizards and heroes were able to dispatch. Then you have this child holding a bag of chips, coming close to the demon, kicking his mouth, launching him into the air, and then destroying him completely. Fast forward in time. He's now a high school student and is about to join the school for magic. But before they need to undergo a test that will decide their powers, abilities, and which class they classify in terms of their powers, only for him to smash the whole system and destroy the screen from the impact of his punch, which by the way, he stopped midway and was holding back. So, you can only imagine what damage he could have made if that punch was full power and actually connected. I guess Saitama got someone out for his title. 4. Heroic Age. This hero is someone that is able to fend off for himself on a deserted planet and hunt his prey with ease to the point he even toys with it at first. However, he apologizes later and thanks it for allowing him to eat it. Even though he was taught by the Golden Race, he's 120 years old in the body of a young man that doesn't know simple words or numbers and how to use them. However, don't try to sell him short. He's powerful in his own right to the point that he destroyed an entire fleet on his own in a moment of rage after losing his Eye Mother in an attack on the planet. He's in by the Bronze tribe. Three, punchline. One too many panties and the world ends. Sounds about right for a harem anime that has no plot whatsoever. However, this show is none of those. It has character development, an actual interesting and intriguing story to say the least, and not so harem-y after all plot. This show is the total opposite of what I thought it would be. The MC gets killed in an accident and turns into an ethereal existence thingy and short a ghost. By seeing panties, he becomes extremely powerful. But if he sees another one, the world is doomed. Why? Because of an asteroid that will strike the planet, of course. And all because of panties, cause fuck logic, that's why. As silly and absurd as it is, the premise is fun and executed to almost perfection, and it's worth a watch. So, go watch it now! 2. Assassination Classroom. Koro Sensei is one of the most powerful beings in this world, if not the strongest. Out of sheer boredom, he decides to teach a class of students how to kill him, with the stakes being the destruction of the world if they failed. The stakes are high, and the students are trying their best to beat him and catch him off guard, with Nagisa, the MC, being the most one close to potentially getting rid of him and finishing him off. Koro Sensei isn't easy to kill though, however. Nagisa is a powerful assassin that will go to any heights in order to kill him. 1. One Punch Man. You know what? Scratch what I said before this guy. Here is the definition of unkillable. He was shot off to the moon, and all he did was get back to Earth the same way he was sent there in the first place. Nothing can handle his punches, and everything he ever fought gets destroyed with one single punch. He's fast, powerful, scary. Sometimes, and most importantly, he's itching for a fight where he can fight against someone that can handle his attacks and handle his full power. And with this, we conclude our video. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you liked the most on this list, and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!
If you got a problem to speak out, I'm a cowboy and let's be by. Put Stein skate at the treetop. Berserk what I'm keeping on rewatch. Hunter, I freak out. When I'm in my room, you should keep out. I'm a ghost in the shell, push you through hell like gun grape.